Hello, hello, hello. And welcome in. Turn this baby up a bit. Happy Sunday. 8 seconds late. I was making an Instagram post. You got me there, man. You got me. Happy Sunday, guys. How are we doing? Let's decide on the lighting for today. I don't know if it'll ever decide, honestly. Got him, Dust. Got him. Dust, I'm so happy that you had an awesome weekend in the mountains. That sounds so nice. Had to get the pink hair filter on. Made her late, you know. And then I put my link on there too, because I feel like maybe we've been getting some follows from that. Who knows, right? I would click it. Good to see you, Annie. How are you? Hope you had an okay week at school. Thank you, Kimmers, for being first today, as always. And then we had a Blood Oak close second. What else we got? We got Fancy 1989, first time chatting. Hello, friend. Thank you for that. Samo's back with us. The car is charging. It is a beautiful sunshiny day, so I'm still deciding whether we're gonna cook outside on the wok. Are we gonna make some wok noodles today? Yeah, I said we're gonna spice up our life for sure. Hi Paloozer, good to see you. The Real Magic Cookie. Everyone's slowly filing in. Yeah, I'll forgive you if you put some extra nudes in my bowl. I'm so excited for this stuff today, honestly. It was like getting all the ingredients together, and I was like, this is gonna be so good. Like, look at how happy the noodle dude is. It can't be bad. Having a ton of COVID cases in school right now, Annie. Bio teacher has it. You were unmasked around him. Should have worn your mask at all times, not just during class. That's the thing, right? It's like, as they tell us that things are getting better, then we're more lenient. But then if you know someone close that you work with that had it, it's like, oof. Just another like slight reminder, right? Yeah, and you're vaxxed and boosted, so you should be okay, Annie. Hi, Tika Sella. How are you doing? I have to say, Tika Sella, your notes in Discord of all the different things that you keep baking and cooking and making from the stream seriously make my day. Like, thank you so much for doing that. That's literally the reason why we started the stream. So seeing people do that just lets me know that what we're doing, we're on the right track. And hi, Clem. Yeah, we're having a good Sunday. Brought out the orange t-shirt again because it's warming up here. A super spreader event? Wow. Crazy. A production of Chicago Palooza. Last week rolled her ankle. This week got COVID. Woof. What is this world, hey? Okay, so right off of the bat, let me just say, this stream is for Eric today. He saved up his 75,000 pots and pans points, literally just watching the stream. Didn't cost him anything to request me to make this for him today, other than his time. His time and hanging out with us. Yeah, there's not some good luck happening over there. Hey, Annie. So yeah, Eric requested Chongqing Noodles, which is something that I've actually never had before. So very excited to learn along with everyone today. And it looks to be a pretty simple dish too. And yeah, it's gonna be spicy. We're gonna make a chili oil. We're gonna grind some beef, mince some beef into there. And other than that, we were able to find like pretty much all the other specialty Asian ingredients. I'm very happy about that. It's nice to have a lot of time, Kate. So yeah, check this out. There's our menu. Chongqing Noodles. So the fresh noodles, which we got from the Asian market, our minced beef. We're making a spicy chili oil. We got these preserved greens, like a preserved mustard green. Almost like sauerkraut, I would assume, the way that it is fermented, but it's just a mustard green instead. So we'll chop that up, and that was like one of the more important ingredients that we had to find. And this is not in the fridge in the supermarket if you're gonna look for it. It's just in a regular aisle. And then the other kind of fancy ingredient that we had to find was this stuff, the sweet bean paste, for this variety of the Chongqing noodles today. You never knew aigre, is that how you say it? Aigre meant sour. Moutarde, sour mustard, basically is what that says, right? Oh, I do have spinach too, but I actually have more bok choy to use up. So we're gonna do that instead because that is a little bit more traditional, as well as some chickpeas in there. It should be really interesting. So yeah, awesome recipe linked with that too. Just one recipe today, that's all we need. Let's read through and then we can start. Yeah, hope Eric comes in momentarily. So I would love to make this while he's here with us. Hi Squigs, how are you? Also, while we read through, I'm gonna sip on my coffee from Rando. Cheers, friends. Hope we all had a good weekend. Sloth, what? Thank you so much, Mr. Slothman. Yeah, 18 months. A year and a half. Where did it go, hey? Wowzers indeed. Thank you so much for everything over that year and a half. I hope that we can continue our adventure for at least another year and a half to come. And yeah, I know that we've inspired you for cooking because you've told us before. You're here, Eric. Yes. Yes. This stream is for you, my dude. Yeah, hope you have a beautiful Sunday. Actually, on that note, thanks for the reminder, Annie. Rando picked up a special beer for us, like, what, 2 weeks ago now. I think it's actually been sitting in the fridge. Guys, I'm not a good drinker. I gotta get better at drinking. So he knows how much I love beets. So he bought us a beet beer. Look at the artwork on the one side of the label. So a beet kettle sour. Beet kettle sour from Town Square Brewing. Mixing fermentation like sick beets. This sour is created using 140 pounds of hand-peeled chopped beets in the kettle. Drop in all the beets. We've mixed tart, earthy, fruity, and citrus flavors. One last thing to do after cracking one of these babies open is to turn up the beat. I love it. They actually got gold for the Canadian Brewing Awards for this one. So yeah, guys, remind me later when we have our noodle dish all set up. We're gonna have this beer with it because I think it'll go good. Yeah, is our coffee maker gonna have a room in the tiny house? Too good. Coffee maker and cooker dog. And then Finn's the mechanic extraordinaire. Yeah, don't stick your tongue out. He said it actually pours out like quite red, so I'm very excited to try that. A beet sour. That's gotta be good. Did I miss Flower in here? Like Flower the talking flower? I did. Hi, Flower. Good for hot weather, but what? Welcome back, Flower. Hope you enjoyed all your tasty creations that you made for yourself yesterday. And hi, Hot Carl. Ooh, 2 more months and we're at the 2-year mark together. How was your week? Happy Sunday to you. Thank you, Annie, for the 500 biddies. He's like, hey, let's get this train rolling, if you will. Choo choo. Thanks, guys. Best way to start the stream, honestly. Just pumping me up. Okay, let's read through. We'll make our prep list because I've never made this before, so we're all gonna learn together and then away we go. Hi, Vicky. Good to see you. Good morning. Thank you for the 500 bitlies. I'm about to go coffee and eggshell my potato plants. They are coming along. Yes, Squigs. How do you grow them, by the way? Are they in the ground? Are they in tires? Or are they in bags? And that's like seriously the best. Coffee and eggshells, they'll be so happy. In a bucket, even easier. Oh, nice, Flower. Well, hope that goes good for you. Everything low-cal. Not that hard to do, honestly. Especially where you live. I always found the produce to like speak to me in the stores. It's like, hey, that looks good. I want to eat it. Okay. So Chongqing Noodles, and then I looked up this morning the pronunciation for the actual Chinese words. Xiao Mian is what it is called. And yeah, I've never had this before in all of our like Asian noodle adventures. This is what they say. Fiercely spicy, mouth-numbing, and super aromatic, Chongqing noodles are one of the most popular street foods of China. Follow the recipe and we'll make it at home. There we go. Cookie, thank you, crushing us. What does that set us up? 690,000, nice. 46% of the way there now. Thank you, Cookie, for the 1,474 bits. It looks like we'll definitely be going to TwitchCon, guys. Just waiting for tickets. Yeah, thank you for evening it out. Don't say that too loud though, Annie. Okay, I'm gonna read through this article a bit with you because I think it's actually well done for a food blog. Read through a bit this morning while I was in bed still. I was like so excited for the noodles. And yeah, I thought it was well written. Thank you, Annie, for the 5 subbies. 5 subbies to the goal right away. We got OMG Pete 1, Dragon Fell, Scroopler. It's Nurse Katie and Dr. Bilton. Man, we got doctors and nurses and surgeons. Sheesh. Okay, so she says, ever since my visit to Chongqing in April, I've been craving these noodles, the signature street food of the city, which pushes the mala sensation to the extreme, so hot and numbing. Dust, yes. 69, nice. Thank you for those biddies, my dude. She says, through further research and kitchen experimentation, I'm now ready to share the recipe for this super addictive dish. And that is the thing. Is like you would think that the super spice and the numbing would like throw you off your senses, but it just makes you want to like keep going. You don't know what else to do. It's like, I'll just keep eating it, I guess. So Xiao Mian means small noodles. That is the Chinese name for it. Signifies the simplicity and humbleness of this everyday dish. Usually served as breakfast or lunch in small cafes in literally every neighborhood of the city. I love it. So yeah, we're having lunch today. Vicky, subscribing for 9 months in a row? We made a Twitch food baby today. What should we call it? Something spicy. It needs like a spicy name. Annie, thank you. Just working our way slowly through that. Nice. Evened up to $900 for our true freezer fund. We're getting there. Thank you for the $25, Annie. And happy hello. Guys, we're bumping today. Okay, so the version that we're making today, this basic version of Chongqing noodles consists of boiled noodles, blanched leafy greens, a well-seasoned broth, and toppings like preserved vegetables, roasted peanuts, etc. Yeah, you think about the name, Vicky. We made a Twitch food baby. That's impressive. That's when you know things are slightly serious. Locals call this simple version of the Chongqing noodles Xiao Mian, which means plain noodles. To add extra taste, it's a common practice to add a spoonful of lard to the broth when you serve it. So in most restaurants, it's not regarded as a vegetarian dish. We can add like a spoonful of duck fat to it. Whoa. Has anyone ever gone out for ramen and they offer you that? Because we've had that before too, and it just makes it a bit richer. Yeah, prostate, just a little spoonful of duck fat on there. Why not, right? So how to make an addictive broth. The soul of these noodles is its distinctive addictive broth. I'd use 3 Chinese characters to describe the taste: numbing, spicy, and umami. Success is guaranteed if you get all the components spot on. Okay. Nice, Tika Sella, holy smokies, 1,000 bits? Like just set us up to 47%. Thank you. And you got a new badge as well in chat. Guys, I can't. Nice, Dust. What kind of ramen did your mom have? And I love that. Yeah, we brought my parents out for ramen when they visited us in Vancouver. We're like, you're having this. They're like, okay. Thank you, Weasel, for the 4-month resub as well. Look at this. A level 5 hype train, 8% on this lovely Sunday. Okay, so we know that these noodles need an awesome broth. Yeah, nothing, just a casual hype train, Annie, really. Sunday fun day always. An authentic bowl of Chongqing noodles may look super spicy due to the vibrant red color of the broth. However, it might not always be as hot as you would imagine. The chili oil in the bowl is super aromatic, which makes the dish irresistible. Thank you, Happy, you guys. Holy, I'm putting hypes in chat. How many rows of hypes can we get? I think the most is like 7. Oh, nice, we did it 5 times. Yeah, we would actually prefer not so good broth, Squigs. Oh, shoot. Okay, Happy, let's welcome in all the gift subbies from Happy into the kitchen crew. We're building it up little by little. Nice. Squigs, you got gifted a sub. Welcome back, dude. Dragon7532. We got DN Prouder, Magitech Works, 9 of 12. Thank you, Happy, for that. Okay, we're 1 away from the sub goal, guys, and I literally have not done a thing, so please. And then I gotta scroll up. Prostate Tunic had a Thai soup with noodles and beef tonight. No idea what it was called. Menu was in Thai, but it was delicious, and you're usually not that big on soup. Thai noodles with beef? I actually am unsure. Trying to think of what it would be. It wouldn't be like a pad thai, would it? And Dusty, you got a black tonkatsu, deadly. She played it safe with a basic chicken ramen. Oh, I would say she would love it. Hi, Greenbox Box. How are you guys doing? Yeah, control yourselves. What are you trying to do to me today? Okay, so we are gonna make our own chili oil, and then we have to grind up some Szechuan peppercorn. So I was reading up on this. She links how to grind it properly, which I so loved. So first things first, this is what they look like. And you would think because they're called pepper that they're from the same family, but they're actually not. I wonder if I can get a bit more light into this. Zoom into it on the board. So yeah, they're kind of like pinkish, pink, red, brown in color. Let's say maroon is the color. And then she said we only actually want to grind up the outer husk. And then if I go close enough, yeah, perfect. There's like a couple black seeds and stuff. So that's on the inside of the Szechuan peppercorn. You don't grind up the seeds. It literally doesn't taste like anything, she said. So make sure when you're like going through them for the amount that we're going to grind up, that you just take those out as we sift through. So I'm happy I read that. And so then from there, I think I'll just use the dry container on the Vitamix rather than like taking the time to use a mortar and pestle. And then we like sift it after, because sometimes there's still like hard gritty things left over even after you blend it. So that's another thing that we got to do today. Glad I read up on it. Yeah, fake pepper. And they say use quality stock instead of MSG. Well, obviously it's going to be better. And then what are the toppings? She says, based on the simple version, street cafes have over time introduced various toppings to Chongqing noodles, making it more versatile and attractive. Common toppings can include yellow peas, fried ground meat, red cooked beef, and even braised pig's intestines. Thanks, Annie. We have completed a level 5, past 100%. With another 500 biddies. We're now at 70,569. So she says, my recipe today is for one of the most popular types named wan za, which refers to cooked yellow peas, minced meat fried with spices, as well as the sweet bean sauce. So those are like our 3 things that we definitely need. Okay, I think we got a good idea of what we have to do. I'm gonna scroll down the rest of the way. And yeah, I thought it was maybe gonna be like a wok sort of dish today, but it's not. It's just like noodles in broth that you top with everything else. So it's even easier. Perfect hangover food coming. It actually might be perfect. It's true. Hi, Colin. How are ya? Annie, I have all of them. I think I have literally every hype train emote thanks to all of you guys. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. Did all this talking. Second thing, so we are going to obviously prep our meat grinder. Put all the metal pieces into the freezer. Obviously, we're going to cube up our beef for the grinder, and then we'll mince it up. And then from there, I mean, she says that you can cook the meat first, because then, like I said, you just kind of put everything in the bowl with the hot broth and it all gets heated through. Should I set it to that, Annie? An insane level in the hype trains. Each level is almost impossible to get. I might have to. You guys crush it too quick. Like, I've even set it more difficult than what it originally is. 20 subs and 10,000 bits per level. Wowie. Wowie, wow. So we cook the meat with, I'm gonna leave the chili flakes out of the meat. I'm not gonna make the meat spicy so that my sister-in-law can eat it still. But it gets cooked with Shaoxing wine, so a Chinese cooking wine. And then the sweet bean sauce once most of the moisture cooks out of the meat. And that is it. Okay. And then we just set it aside, she says. Sweet, Dust! Thank you for gifting the sub to Wild Colin. Wild Colin also like lives right here in our city, so that's really cool. Yeah, you had me at wine. Let's see. Gotta dig it out. Shaoxing. Rice cooking wine. Need some of that. And that's good stuff. It's not too salty, not too sweet or astringent. From there, after we do with the meat, we will blanch our bok choy. So that's just like a quick little stint in boiling water until it softens up. Blanch the bok choy. From there, we will cook the noodles in the same water. That is okay. Combine those processes so we don't make too much dishes. And then we'll oil the noodles for sure after they come out of the water. This is the ones that we picked yesterday from the Asian market. Does it say anything for cooking? Nope. Oh, yeah, it does. Sorry. Pour an appropriate amount of water into the pot. Boil. Add noodles to the pot. Cook 3 to 4 minutes. Okay. Make soup noodles, dry noodles, fried noodles, cold noodles, and hot pot noodles. So 3 to 4 minutes. I'll just write those numbers down on the list so we don't forget. Right? That's what I said first thing. I'm like, okay, this can't be bad. Look at how cute and happy he is. We're definitely on the right track. You added steamed bok choy to your tonkatsu and it was so delicious. Yes, Dust. You know what else? So I had a fancy ramen in Vancouver before where they put fried Brussels sprouts into it, and that was really good too. Okay, keep going. So prepare the broth, she says, and then she also suggests to just let the chickpeas Canned chickpeas simmer a little bit in the broth to soften them up further. And we do have, where did I put it? Far away from me. It's like, this is left over from our pho stream. You guys remember that? I did take it out of the freezer this morning, which is why it's like leaking still. But yeah, we're gonna heat this up. So it has lots of aromatic spices already in there. And if we feel like it's too strong, I do have some duck stock in the fridge. We might even just combine it because that's good. Yeah. So that's what we also have. So I'll just do broth. Obviously we need that heated. Yeah, we'll have to combine both things because otherwise there just won't be enough for all 4 bowls. And then they just say assemble the dish, I suppose. Where do these mustard greens go though? She never said nothing. Ah, it goes in the meat. It goes in the meat. Cooked meat and greens I'll put. Just gets chopped up nice and fine. Basically the same size. Broth, and then the chili oil. Okay, that's easy enough. Literally not that many components. Hardest part is like grinding the meat, I think. That's it. Have you ever made a stock with duck goose? I have actually not worked with that much goose in my life. We should though. If I was a teacher, that'd be a side eye from me, Annie, to you. You're like the kid that sits at the back of the class. Don't make me bring you up front. I love it. Annie behaves here how his students behave to him. Oh no, prostate. You don't get it. 2 ducks and a goose stock. Didn't find the punchline. Duck, goose. Hey, meat grinder. Prepping. So all of the metal pieces. What's going on here? All of these metal pieces are going to be going into the freezer. Actually, this goes this way. And I would recommend like minimum 30 minutes in the freezer to get it nice and chilled, up to like many hours. You can almost not get it too cold. Yeah, children's game. I loved that game so much, Annie. Hi, Greek. How are you? And so then while our meat grinder is chilling, we will deal with the beef. Cube it up and get it prepped. Pepper, you want to go sit in your sun chair? Okay. She wants to go roast herself. You're doing pretty great. Awesome. You're hilarious, prostate. Thank you for that. Just trying to find the punchline. Okay, so I have this. I honestly don't know where this piece of beef came from, but it looks really awesome for grind. So I took that out of the freezer for us. So yeah, we'll get into this. I'll get a big cutting board. My boning knife. Trim her up. Looks like it's been aged. Yeah, like in the bag. Well, all Canadian meat is aged. I think my paring knife and my boning knife are over here still. Yosh. Cleaned. Cleaned in the dish pit. Greek's like, it's true, Kate. She got me. Looks like it's been dry aged. There's like quite a bit of purge in there. Like I said, I don't remember actually what cut this came from. Maybe a sirloin or something. Okay, one more good sip of coffee after that. And there shouldn't be too much to clean off of here either. And really, just the perfect amount for 4 people. I've never done sous vide chili oil. Have you? I've only ever done like the quick sort of stovetop one. And we might actually make the chili oil sooner rather than later, like right after this. I like when it has a bit of time to sit. Marry up all those flavors. Just gets better. Okay, need a bit more light there. Be good. Is this even better? Nope. Okay. Yeah, nice and deep in color. I've noticed that just with most beef these days, Greek. It's been looking good. It extracts way more flavor and aroma if you do 24-hour sous vide oil. Yeah, leaving the chilies in the oil for a couple of months, right? Okay. So, just cleaning off our silver skin. And any like stringy pieces of fat, I would say. Definitely don't need that going through the grinder because it's not gonna get better even when you cook it. There's a lot of Szechuan recipes that use that. I know I was eyeing up the chili crunch yesterday in the store. I was like, I'll just make it myself. I will say it's not that expensive to buy though. This hard fat right here, that's okay to keep on. It's just the stringy fats that are not good. Because they don't render out nice the same way. Oh yeah, yeah. Avoiding Finn's dish with that chili oil for sure. That would be the real test. Okay, so this muscle on the side here is definitely going to come off, and then you can kind of see here as well how some of these separate. Just keep going. Because that's where most of the connective tissue is where those muscles separate. You can like break it apart with your hand to see as well. Where does this go? It's like an adventure. Let's go on a meat adventure. Like, whoa, how are there this many little pieces in here? Wonder if we've started to see prices increase for vegetable oils? I think some actually said that they started to go down again the last little bit, but they did increase for a bit there. Okay, where do we go from here? Trying to figure out if this actually separates or if it just kind of opens up. I think it just kind of opens up. What is this though? Something tells me that this like chunk comes off. Okay, I'm just gonna start cleaning this and see where we end up. Okay, Okay, so that was just fat. A meat venture. Hi, JK, welcome. Yeah, I know some people have mentioned it already, Annie, that they've noticed that. And then the other thing that I've been like kind of reading on the side is people are saying that seed oils are actually really bad for us. It's like, is this just another thing that they're saying again or what? Okay, so definitely some connective tissue, well, right here where I found it. But right here, you can see how thick it is, so definitely get rid of that. Hello? Guess I'll just slice it off this way. Ooh, couldn't get my knife through. Yeah, some are worse than others. Probably. Muffin Guy 08, thanks for that follow. We're getting closer, chat. We're almost there. And I mean, if you wanted to, you can save all this scrap and just put it in the broth as you heat it up. At least get something out of it. Like I said, only if you want. Okay, so this is kind of stringy, actually. Not loving it on the end here. Just take that part off, but the rest we'll leave on. Keep coming along this way. I think we're almost done. Not so bad. And yes, you can just buy minced meat from the store for this. And she also said we can use pork or beef. So you choose what works the best for you. I had beef to use, so that's what we're doing. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Switch sides with this. Yeah, everything's already been going up, hasn't it, guys? What hasn't gone up in price? Nothing. That's good, all that fat. So now we can actually cube that. Like 1 to 2 inch cubes I always suggest for the meat grinder. If you go too big, then your meat grinder is gonna struggle. Go too small, then you really mess up like the mince on your meat. It'll go almost pasty on you. It'd be weird. That'd be a weird texture. And yeah, some of this silver is like quite thin, but still take it off. At least most of it. Hi, Jessie. Is it ever hot there in Pembroke? Oh, cool. That's where you are? You must know Sam's parents then. Is it hot where we are? We are at 20 degrees today, so pretty warm. Pretty summery feeling day. I'm into it. I'm excited. Soak up some sun. Just saw this little bit here, guys. We'll clean out. And then we're good. Okay, so now we'll make our strips. A little bit more stringy bit on that end. Whoa. $7 bag of 6 avos is now 11. That went up quite a bit then. Dust. My kindness is free, guys. It never goes up in price. I love it. The only thing that's not gone up in price are the things that we can't even put a price on. I like it. Wait, what? It's summer here, Greek? It's really nice. It is not summery there. I will say I've been talking to my parents and they said the springtime on the West Coast has just been shite. Corner store for a corn on the cob and bag of fries? I'm in. I don't think I could go to the corner store here and get those things. This part of the meat is really marbled, hey? Yeah, complain about the temp now, Greek, then you're gonna get roasted, then you'll complain again. There is no winning. Okay, we did it, guys. Look at this nice little meaty pile. And that's all of our trim. Put this in a bowl. Is it flank longbow? I actually am completely unsure of what cut of beef this came from. Probably sirloin. Sirloin or like a top round. I didn't label it when I put it in the freezer. I was bad. Definitely a cheaper cut of beef though, let's just say that. Not ribeye, not strip, not tenderloin, none of those. And yeah, I wouldn't even buy flank to grind. The best cuts of meat to grind, guys, no matter if it's pork, beef, always the cheap ones. 1,000 degrees in Memphis? Oh, baby. People are burning up in the street. Yeah, are you part cyborg? Okay, so maybe first, we'll just put this beef in the fridge for now. I'm just gonna clean up this board and my knife. And then we'll get the chili oil going so that the meat grinder can cool a little bit more. And yeah, then the chili oil will simmer on the side. Let that go. Then we'll grind our meat in between. Sounds good. Caffeination station. Okay, so we have a couple different types of chilies to use for the chili oil. We have this pack, which is like a Szechuan chili, I would say. Or Chinese style whole chili peppers. And then we also have these, our homegrown ones. I thought we would sneak some of those into there too, because Eric also grows his own chilies, and this stream is for him. So yeah, we have some pretty good sized ones in there from our cayenne pepper plant. So yeah, these are all dried. We'll crush them up and then get those steeping in some oil with probably a little bit of garlic. Watching a video tribute of one of your dad's friends who passed away from cancer. It's really well done. His wife was your piano teacher for 12 years. Oh, that's nice, Annie. That's really nice. Okay, clicking on that one. Chinese chili oil. So she links this in her recipe as well. You need chili flakes, some chili powder, salt and sesame seeds. Is that for finishing? Interesting. White Dove, good to see you. How have you been? And thank you for the 27 months today, friend. Ugh, good one, Greek. Watch the touching of the chilies and touching your eyes, though I think you probably already know. It's always a good reminder. Thank you, Greek. Wow, Annie, that sounds really nice. I'm glad they made a nice tribute video then. Okay, so pour oil into a pot, add the ingredients in group 2. So oil, Szechuan peppercorns, fennel, star anise, cinnamon, bay leaf, cardamom, ginger, onion, but I'd rather do garlic. Cook over a low heat, watch attentively, turn off the heat when the garlic turns like golden brown. You should see a little bit of smoke at that moment. Pour the oil into a bowl with the chili flakes, chili powder, salt, and sesame seeds. Okay, that sounds amazing. Is that like what chili crunch is then? This is gonna smell insane, Greek. I'm happy that we decided to make this instead of just buy it. Like, yes, you can buy it, but sometimes it's just fun to go through this adventure. She says, for a simple version, you can reduce the ingredient list to 4 essentials: chili flakes, sesame seeds, ginger, and oil. But if you have a chance to try the complete version, it's much different. Toast the spices. Well, they'll toast in the oil, so that's what we'll do. Right? And then she says a glass bowl will cool down the oil quicker than a metal one. I didn't know this. That's good to know. And then lifespan of the chili oil is about 1 month in the kitchen cupboard or up to 6 months in the fridge. And maybe even a little bit longer as long as you don't contaminate it. Nice thing about oil is it's kind of a preservative like that. Okay, so let's get all of our stuff together. We'll get that simmering. And then away we go. So, what size of pot do I want? I'm not gonna make like a ton of this. I'll probably just do this small guy. This little guy. What is this gonna make for us? 32 servings. She uses a cup of oil. So yeah, just over a cup of this. That will be good. I'm gonna use grapeseed oil to make our chili oil today. So 1 cup of that. Just gonna eyeball it. Yeah. And then in here, we can do Szechuan peppercorn, fennel, star anise, cinnamon, bay leaf. I usually actually toast the chilies in the oil rather than just like pouring the hot stuff over top. So this is interesting to me. I'm intrigued. What did I say? Fennel, star anise, Szechuan peppercorns, bay leaf. I don't know if I have any more like cinnamon sticks left. What about just adding a bit of like 5 spice? But the reason that she adds all whole spices is because we strain it out after. And then you're just left with the chili flakes and the sesame seeds. Hi, boss man. Did you miss anything so far? We prepped our meat grinder, prepped our beef for the grinder. It's just chilling in the fridge for a little bit longer, and now we're working on a chili oil. It should be nice and spicy. Little handful of fennel. Literally just like 1 star anise, but mine's all broken up, so I'll just do a couple different pieces that will make up one. 1 bay leaf. It was moving a lot. I think I bumped it, Greek. Sometimes I do that. It's a very moving experience, Annie says. A pinch of our Szechuan peppercorns, which we'll also use more of that later. And then I'm gonna do some smaller cloves of garlic. Just whole and then fried in there. And look guys, we made it through the big tub of garlic that we bought and none of them went bad. Like I didn't even throw even 1 clove out. So happy to say that that's probably what we're gonna keep using. Hello CJ Dewey, how are you? We got Josie coming in. Best wishes from this 26-monther, which is actually a 29-monther, Josie. You're selling yourself short. How have you been? Okay, so we're gonna bring this up to a simmer over medium heat, and then while that's going, we'll prep our chilies in the bowl. Perfect. Get our little stovetop set out here. We're 3 months behind. Nobody knows where those months went, Greek. Did you miss anything delicious? Not really yet. Not really yet, boss man. That's your life, Josie? No. Okay. Medium heat. And then on the side, I will crush some chilies up into a bowl. I think we'll just use this little guy even because there's not that much oil. So some of our homegrown ones from 2020. Where did they go, Cookie? I don't know. Like halfway through May, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I'm just gonna like break this up with my hands. Keep the seeds in. You eat anything tasty lately, Josie? And then obviously we just don't put the stem of the chili in. Just discard that. So she says a 1/4 cup of chili flakes and a tablespoon of chili powder. And a couple tablespoons of sesame seed. It's actually really easy to do this. I thought it was gonna be more difficult, Annie, but these are crushing up no problem. Oh my gosh. He hit me with it. I walked right into it. Breaking up is hard to do. We're breaking up? It smells really fragrant, just the heat from my hands. Oh, she would have actually, Lauren. Laurence. Hey, 9 of 12. Yeah, you got a gift subby today. Welcome. Is it hard to do that, Kate? Josie just had some home-cooked chips, mushy peas, and have a schnitzel cooking in the oven. Okay, that sounds like a money Sunday dinner. Okay, we'll do a couple more of our homegrown. I'm taking most of the big ones out, and then we'll switch to the Szechuan. Skinniest slice of bread ever? Yeah, the diet, you know. That is one thing that I've been having to watch too, guys. Can't eat as much white wheat stuff anymore. I've been told. So I said, okay. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so now our Szechuan ones. And these ones, I don't think any of them have this stem. And they're definitely dried a lot more brittle. That's right, Annie. I know, I was actually gonna message you later. Have a little chat with the things that are going on. Because you might actually have some pointers for me. Can't wait until this stuff starts simmering in the oil. It's gonna smell amazing. Okay, we're almost at the amount we need. And obviously, if you want it more spicy, just put more chilies. If you want it less spicy, put less chilies. Really nice and fragrant, though. Like, it smells so fruity. Ooh, I see some bubbles coming out. Oh, and I hear some bubbles. Just careful, because the garlic might pop if it's got some extra moisture in there, so just watch your face. Interesting, Annie. So yeah, your sister was more sensitive to celiac than you were, but she's noticed a huge improvement. Yeah, it's just a thing. And I mean, like, what wheat is now is not what wheat used to be when I was growing up, right? That's probably why my body's like, what is this? We don't need this. Yeah, there's a genetic component. Interesting. Hey, the French in me should be able to eat bread. The Ukrainian, though, I don't know. Probably more potatoes and rice. Hey. That is, like, basically a quarter cup. I'll do 3 more, and I think we're good. See the garlic sizzling, guys? So we're gonna cook this all until it's golden brown, the garlic. That's it. And we strain out everything in the oil and pour the hot stuff over our chilies and sesame seeds. And then she does add a little bit of salt to it to season, which I do like. Okay, gonna go wash up this spicy bit. It's smelling really good already. Give this a little stir. Holy! Pre-digest the phytic acid during the extended fermentation. So basically sourdough or bust cookie, which is how it always should be anyways, right? Just gonna turn this down a little bit. The garlic is almost there. Yeah, buckwheat sourdoughs, it works, hey? We got this. Just grabbing our sesame seeds. I'll open this up a little bit now. Go like that. All of the smells. And she said a pinch of salt. A little bit of that. I'm gonna turn this off. One pinch. Mmm. Pork bellies. And then before the garlic gets too dark, guys, insane. Look at this. Insane. Holy. I want to add a bit of chili powder. It's this one. Literally. You know it's spicy when. Kashmiri chili I labeled. Hot. It's so hot. But I know it would give a really nice color to this. So this is the small amount that I'm putting in, and I'll stir it up. Chili crisp. Cool. Yeah, not for Finn. Hi, Astra. Sheesh. Okay, I gotta take this hot stuff out of here. She's smoking. She would be finished, if you will. And yeah, like the sesame seeds toasted up in the oil too. Pouring it over hot. So now we just let that sit. I'll leave the spoon in there. Another thing done. Hi, Tedious Tao. How are you? You guys are on it today. Okay, chili oil. Check. Meat grinder. We prepped. Cube beef. We did. So now we can switch into mincing the beef. First thing I'm going to do, though, is just put some things away that we don't need anymore. Brought out quite a few spices for that. But for good reason, right? It's gotta be good. You're doing good, Tao? Awesome. Whew. Very fragrant. That there. Okay. Put that to the side. Obviously, don't touch the bottom part of the bowl. Is going to be very hot. We're going to unplug this. Friends, Irish Cape Brew Raid literally at the same time. I saw you guys were doing a collab today. What to hecky is going on? Welcome, 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 welcome. The honey buns have arrived. Okay, what was the collab today? What did you guys get up to? And thank you for sharing your community with us. Hello, Pumpkin Spice Your Life. I will say we are spicing up our life, not with pumpkin, but with chilies today. Making very spicy noodles for one of our subscribers. Hello, Irony of Brian, the girl who bakes. And then we also had a raid from Fourth Room yesterday morning too. Feel spoiled. Yeah, nudes. And look at how happy the nudes are. It's like, okay, this can't be bad. Can't be bad. So yeah, we're gonna mince our beef right away. We just made some spicy chili crunch with some homegrown chilies as well as Szechuan ones. Bit of sesame seed in there and garlic. One of the main parts of this. And yeah, it's very fragrant in here now. Been on another ship minute, man. The crew is always welcome. Yeah. It's true. Okay, gonna take this hot set out of here. We'll get our meat grinder set up on our stand mixer. And then we can keep going. You're sitting on Annie's lap. Too cute. Okay, what set do I want to use? Let's use the pink one today. Pink mixer, because we can. Get the plug. You got this, Annie. That one might hurt a bit, guys. Spicy. And so I had some mince from before that we're just gonna add to. Beef mince that I did last week, beef that we're gonna mince this week. So put that on the side for us. Yeah, lightweight. Titan says, Titan, what you getting up to? Do you want some of your sesame sauce too?
Yep.
Yeah, it really wafted over here, the chili. Holy. Wow.
Ooh-wee.
Wowie, wow. So this is all from the freezer. Icy cold. So let's put it together and then away we go. Gotta clean Samo's sinuses out. Oh no, Titan! I was out in the garden until I seen lightning. Yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah, probably best to go inside. Okay, so that's the auger. This is the blade. You always put it, the ridges up, because it actually cuts the meat first, and then it presses it through that into a nice texture, right? And this is the second largest die in the set that we have. Boom. That gets turned this way now. Sits on the side. Guys, we still never found out what Kate and Fourth Room were doing. What did they stream? They just dropped a bunch of peeps here. Don't even know. Okay, so this is the feed tray. Push that back here a bit more. Did you hear the rubber on the board? Oops. We'll grind into this. And then this goes into there. And I usually just use a glove while I do this. Trust me, you would know if it wasn't. Yeah, carrying a 5-gallon bucket of water to the garden. Not so. That's like so much work. Okay, so we always do a test test run first before we start feeding it through. My mixer runs on half speed for the grinder. Core Dragon, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Dust. Sushi Day and Son are having a baby. I will have to go look at the photo.
Whale says cheap.
So cute.
She wrote that, not me.
Yeah. Cutest sushi baby coming up. I'm happy for them. Yeah, lots of work gardening, but worth the reward. Nice. This is pretty fatty compared to the other mince that's in the bowl. Yeah, the worst part of like gardening or farming is like taking all that time to grow the stuff, and then you get pests that just come and wreck it. Eric, seriously, peppers last so long when you dry them out. Like the ones I used in the chili oil was what I grew in 2020, and like literally just sun dried them in cardboard. Couldn't be easier. Nope. That's it, guys. There's our mince. Doot. Meatworms. Meatworms are life. And I have to ask Eric, when you had the Chongqing noodles, did you have it with beef or pork? Have I ever made mincemeat pie before? No. It was so funny, the time when I was working in the grocery store when I was young and I saw the mincemeat in the jar in the aisle. I had to read the ingredients. It's like, what the heck? Oh, it's okay, Minuteman. Shit up. Shit it up. You had veggie. Okay, so I'm doing like more rich version of the Chongqing noodles today then. Okay, first things first. Just unplug, take this off as well. Oh, we made chili oil. We did. I'm gonna die tomorrow. Guys, I think I'm gonna duct tape my camera, my stream mount to my table. And then hopefully it doesn't rock around anymore. I'm gonna frickin' duct tape it. I'm getting to the end of this shaking. I'm about done. Duct tape it to the wall. Okay. You loves the chili oil? Okay, look at it then. Look at it then. And we put some sesame seeds in too. Spicy morning toots for sure. Warm toots. Hello? Why aren't you coming off? There we go. Stay. Yeah, I was talking with my bro this morning about the lunar eclipse. They said 9:45 p.m. Pacific tonight. Should be able to view it. So that's like 10:45 our time. Oh, nice, Eric. So the one they typically make, I don't know if I can open this now, is beef. And then we were reading through the recipe. She said like veggie is pretty traditional. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm not opening this right now. Sometimes when it turns, it gets stuck. I got nothing. Usually I show you guys how to take it apart. I literally can't. So that's not happening. We need man hands for that one. Okay, done with our glove. Yeah, seriously said nope. So I said okay. Sesame is pronounced like zezama. Zezama. Same but different then, Annie. Get the pipe wrench. Oh my gosh. Okay, so before we cook the beef, it's gonna get mixed with a couple things while it's cooked as well. First one is these preserved mustard greens. Key component, as well as this sweet bean sauce. So a couple specialty Asian ingredients, but we had no problem finding them. I think if we can find this in Canada, you should be able to find it. So get a little cutting board. It's gonna be really juicy and we're gonna mince this. Maybe keep the brine, I don't know, up to you. Pour it in a small container. TNT, baby. Not dynamite. Just because I've never had this before. I don't know. What are we working with? Whoa. It reminds me of something. Give me a sec. Smells like a sweet and sour pork. Smells really good. It's making me salivate. It's just one whole chunk, I suppose. They give you like, yeah, basically like a bok choy. So we'll chop up that outside stuff for sure. I might keep the more like root part for something else in the future. Yeah, it's like a very addicting smell. Kind of obviously smells mustardy because it's a mustard green. This makes sense. I think that's the main smell I'm kind of getting. Okay, and then next, let's try a little bit. Whoa. It's really salty. Wow. Okay, we know what we're working with. I think I'm gonna wash it, Cookie. I don't even know. That's got some funk. Okay, so we're definitely not gonna use all of it. Let me just cut the strips. I am not saving the juice. I'm just gonna bring these strips over to the sink with me, rinse them with cold water, get rid of the juice, and I'll be back. Wow. Very mustardy, very salty. Squeeze out the liquid. That was hilarious. It's pickled and tasty. Eric, did you have this stuff in your bowl? That was insane. I never had it before. I didn't even take that big of a bite either. Just gonna trim this so it's the same length. Cut it all together. Okay, so I'm gonna do like half a cup of these greens. Put the extras in here. Probably re-vacuum seal it. You have to make kimchi at some point, Annie? Which one do you like to make? The cabbage one or radish one? You like the cabbage one? Me too. The radish one, you can literally make it the same way. I usually do little cubes of daikon and just treat it the same way as the cabbage. It just stays a bit more crunchy, which I like. Crunchy, juicy. Yeah, you definitely don't want a big bite of this stuff, so that's why I'm sure she says to mince it. But I'm sure the dish is not the same if you leave it out either. All of these flavors are definitely going to combine into something special. Get a small container. Eric, you're not sure if they put that in there? Well, probably if it's like a traditional spot, they would. You probably just didn't notice it because they cut it up so small. Who knows? And I can also see these noodles being like, what, pretty inexpensive to make or even buy if you go out for them. $15 for a bowl. So that, just gonna rinse my knife off. Been eating kimchi for years, had no idea there's a large amount of fish guts in it. Yeah, it's like pretty heavy on the fish stuff. So hopefully vegetarians don't eat the wrong kimchi, let's say. That's all good. Put the extra greens to the side. Just gonna read through a little bit more. Oh my gosh. Each batch of fish sauce uses 10,000 kilograms of fish and 15 kilograms of salt. That will make 10,000 liters. Wow. We got our rice one, we got our bean sauce, just some oil. Okay. I guess back to this. Want to get this burner, or I think I might switch to the induction just because it's got a bit more power if we're gonna cook some meat. Keep the heat a bit higher, let's say. Imagine living by a fish sauce factory. Yuck. Thank you, Cookie, for posting today's menu. That is for Eric. And once the meat is cooked, we'll take it out of the pan. Since it's all going to be cooked, we'll put it in this bowl after. Turn this baby on. We'll want a pretty high temp to start, so I think I'll go like 330 degrees Fahrenheit. And then why don't we put just a little bit of grapeseed oil down there. Thanks, Anonymous, for the 1 bit. Thank you. Get a spoon or a spatula. Grab a spoon from over here, it's clean. And then even out this. Anyone else in chat ever had this type of noodles before? Or is it just us and Eric? You've not, Annie? Okay, what else? I'll definitely put a little bit of salt and pepper in there. Yeah, you don't think so anyway. Reading through. Okay. So we just wait for this to get really nice and hot before we start adding all this stuff. I'm thinking we'll definitely start cooking the meat first. Get that pretty cooked through. Then we can add our mustard greens. I don't want to reduce them too much. Then I'll get salty. Add obviously our sweet sauce near the end so it doesn't burn onto the bottom of the pan. And then probably a little deglaze with some of the rice cooking wine. And that should do it. You would really like to have it, Minute Man? Okay, this seems pretty hot. Let's start scooping. Might actually do a couple rounds of the meat on its own first, just to get it browned properly. Maybe while we wait for it to brown, we'll start picking through the Szechuan peppercorns to blitz up. Yeah, put your meat in and then don't really stir it. Do one nice even layer. Then just do a little sprinkle of salt while it cooks. We'll go a bit higher, 360. Try anything, Minuteman, and so far you've liked it all. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna pick through this. Yeah, look, there's some juices in there that we gotta cook out. Our Szechuan peppercorns. So no black seeds, they say, because it doesn't taste like anything. They're pretty big, those black seeds. They said the cheaper Szechuan peppercorns will have more black seeds. That's also an indication of the quality that you are buying or paying for. Hi, Pete. How are you? And you just followed? What? What is this reality I'm in? I thought you were with us for years already, Pete. It's kind of hard to get those little black seeds out. Did I see a Lauren? Lauren! How are you? Okay, now we can give it one small stir, I think. See how we didn't make the layer too thick? So it cooks really nice and quick. Doesn't get overloaded. Yeah, hope you've had a good weekend, Lauren. Had lots of fun adventures with Luna. Okay, keep picking. Macariaus? Macariaus, thanks for the follow. And EH Paisy? You've had spicy noodles, but not this kind. I know, I'm excited to try them today with everyone. We'll let you know. The real mystical baked good. So far, I've only picked out 6 of the black seeds from the peppercorns. I don't think that's bad. Seems a bit higher quality, let's say. Samo is chilling in the room. He's relaxing. Hi, Helquin, how are ya? Good to see everyone today. That was a really big one. One more stir. Oh, and we got steamed up. Okay. So it's almost all cooked through. I think I'll just start taking it out once it's all browned. And then do the next round. And then once it's all cooked, we add it back in and start infusing it with the flavorings. That way you get a really nice cook on this. We'll just keep going. Bloodo! Sorry, Lauren. Made a mistake. Already drank half of the coffee. I can hear colors. Don't OD on the caffeine. Blue sounds like a whale. I love whale sounds. Just keep picking. Ooh. So far, I've picked good handfuls out of here. Okay, now we found some more seeds. Let's see, how many seeds are we gonna find today? Okay. Let's start taking this out. Nice meats. It's gonna be perfect. If I would just sizzles more and more aggressively as we take stuff out. Ouch! Don't splash on me. Please. Hey, go, go, go. There we go. Just use the weed grinder on the peppercorns, Annie. I'm dead. An infusion, if you will. Okay, remember, sprinkle a little bit more salt over this as it cooks, so it's not bland. Oh, little piece snuck in there. Okay, keep picking. Titan needs some nudes? Well, come on over then. We're gonna have a bunch today. Yeah. They got weed everywhere in Canada now. I'm glad I did read up on how to get the best Szechuan peppercorn grind, though. Because in the past, I've not been super happy with it, and I didn't know this step. So excited to see what the difference is, too. This handful had a lot. And so what do we think? They probably toast these to get them to open up. And then maybe just some of them don't open up all the way. That's my guess. I venture to say South Carolina won't legalize until the entire country does and makes them. And that's where you're at, right, Lauren? That sucks. Oh my gosh, you guys, you should have seen downtown last night. Hundreds of thousands of dollars of jerseys walking around for Game 7. People are pretty serious about their hockey here. We love hockey. Okay, almost time to stir our meats. And then I think we're actually almost done picking through here. We should have enough. Feeling good about it. You were downtown? Maybe you saw us driving around in a white Tesla. Who knows? That would have been hilarious. We were literally driving around doing deliveries from like 6 to 9. I brought my pork belly rice bowl in the car with me. So yeah, you guys think that we just go relax after stream some days? We do not. Took twice as long to do deliveries. It wasn't like too bad, depending on where you were. There are definitely some funny folks out though. Let's just say that. Funny folk. Okay, I'm good. This is where I'm stopping. Okay, maybe I'll just do one more pinch for good measure. We got quite a few black seeds out of there. Stir this up. Okay, almost time to infuse our meats here. So obviously we won't take this batch out, but we'll add the other one back in with this. Put the lid on our blender. Just gonna go rinse my hand after picking that. Can I skate? Yes. Do I like any sports to do, not watch? I actually like a lot of different winter sports. Yeah, I'm a wintry human. I love to skate. I'm actually really good at it. Played like lots of shinny out at the rink when I was young with my friends. What else? I snowboard, I skied, I like to toboggan. Is there any other winter sports? I guess I've never done bobsled, but I would. You bring me a bobsled, I'll do it. Kate, talented chef, wonderful eyebrows, wintry person. Oh, I just saw that we had a poll. Who started that? Thanks. Do you cook for yourself more since you started watching the stream? 89% of people say yes. Wait, who said no? Nah. I order out. Do your friends ask you, do you want to skate, Kate? Struggling with getting the board. Yeah, like I've never owned my own snowboard or skis or stuff like that. I just rent it at the place. I will also say, I've never gone like snowboarding or skiing on an actual mountain before. I've never experienced that. And I think it would probably be even better than what I've experienced. Probably get addicted to it, honestly. So we put this back in now, guys. And we reserve this bowl because it's going to get poured back in. Now, our preserved greens. We'll add some of our Xiao Mian right now so it can cook out. Yeah, that's right. Then you can try a couple different snowboards if you rent them, and then decide whether you actually want to save up for one or not. We'll also say, like, sometimes at the end or beginning of the seasons, people will sell their stuff online for cheaper. We'll definitely check that out. Skiing in Lake Tahoe. So I've been there before, Dust. I could see that. That'd be amazing. I was there in the summer, though. Just mix this up a bit. Sweet bean sauce coming up. It is great skating with Kate. She's never late. Always has good fate. Never is just a bait. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't love snowboarding as much as I like skiing as well, Dust. Like, each one has its different stuff, right? Okay, ready? Sweet bean sauce. Oh. I didn't cut down enough. What the heck? I was like so excited for it to start flowing out. Sweet bean sauce, take 2. Ah! Because it spills on my counter. Sweet bean sauce. What do we do? Like a couple tablespoons of that? Let's go with that. You can always add more, but you can't really take it away. I'm going to err on the side of caution for now. Rinse my hand off. We'll stir that in. I will say, I am not like a watery sport person. Definitely more of a winter sport person. I like tubing and stuff in the water. But yeah, I've never like successfully water skied, wakeboarded, literally none. I don't get it. Holy, that just transformed this. We might need a bit more of the sweet bean sauce. Maybe I'll have a taste first. Okay, once we added the bean sauce, mixed with the mustard greens, totally changed the smell. Hello. I'm gonna grab a spoon. Hi, Scooter. Your mom tried to get you to ski as a kid, Lauren? Threw a tantrum, tried to snowboard as a teen, fell over, hurt myself. Yeah, like falling on your butt? Ouch. That's good, guys. I'm gonna add more of this. I don't find it too strong at all. Scrape that off on the spoon. Side of the pan. It's not too salty or too sweet. Definitely getting like umami flavor in there. There we go. Now it's getting a bit stickier as we reduce some of the juices too. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that's looking right. There's a dog in here? Hello, dog. Where have you been? She was napping with Samu. So cute. Polar Martian, how are you? Nice, Tikasella. Made an awesome spicy shrimp Thai curry. Money. Okay, just reduce that a bit more. That's done. Yum. Got a nice chew from the meat. Definitely get a nice like black bean sort of sauce flavor. Salty, a touch sweet, but not too much. And lots of umami like flavor on the back of your palate. Turn that baby off. Next one from here, we're gonna start blanching our bok choy, as well as cooking our noodles and bringing up our broth for that. And we're pretty much there, friends. Hello, Twitch Blackmore. Stopping by at a meat time, it seems. Today's baking all done. Lemon squares, had an extra lemon loaf, extra curd marbled in. You can do that? Sounds lovely. Thanks for the inspiration. And welcome. Yep, this is the meat part of the stream. Holy. Start scooping that. Like, look at how good that looks. Saucy. Even this over just rice would be insane. Plus, mincemeat is nice because it cooks very quick, right? And you don't have to watch it the same way as like cooking a steak. And I especially find it retains its moisture when you grind up your own meat at home. It's just different. I don't know why or how, but it is. I don't know if I've ever done lemon loaf. Now I might have to. Actually, I have extra citrus curd in the fridge right now.
You ever done lemon loaf?
No. Sam. I've done like lemon poppy seed cake, stuff like that, but never a lemon loaf. I got loaf pans. Yeah, nice, Tikasella. You already learned my fluffy rice. Love it. It even works with coconut rice too, if you like that. Just scraping all the goodness out of here. Don't waste any of that. I did cook a lot of meat, but I was planning on leftovers, so that's okay. Bam! That sounded like they were flying pretty quick. Holy! What is going on? So we are done with the induction for now. This is how this turned out. They were like ripping down the street, Cookie. I'm just gonna wipe off the induction before we put it away. Forget Arby's. Kate's got the meats. Yeah, they're coming for us for that reason. She's got the meats? A 6-hour hike, Polar Martian. Nice one. Turn down this fan one notch. Having some leftover gluten-free fettuccine alfredo, grated Asiago, parm, and toasted pine nuts. That sounds really nice. Kind of jealous. I love pasta. Before we get into the boiling and blanching part, we're just gonna blitz up our peppercorns that we picked through earlier. Yeah, I was gonna say, Lauren, have you been doing as many hikes now since you're back? She's got the meats. That one, Blood Oak. Okay, so start on low speed and then we'll turn it up. We're making a Szechuan peppercorn powder. And I think while this goes, I'm just gonna take a quick bathroom break. It's gonna take a bit. Okay, backity back. I'm gonna turn it up. Just runs and kayaking, Lauren. The kayaking has been so awesome though. Only 10 feet above sea level, wow. Minuteman just cooks whatever he's feeling. I like it. See how everything sticks to the sides when you do that? So just give it a tap first before you open it up. Took the oils out. Even after all of that, like high power blending, there's still stuff in there that's not blitzed up. Go longer. Insane. More. Okay, I'm going to grab some duck stock. Duck stock for the best broth ever. Again. Holy, I like put it literally up on the side of the container. That's better. Did it. Ground up Szechuan peppercorn. I'm just gonna feel it. See how gritty it is? I'm good with that. You're always gonna have a bit of grittiness to this stuff. But once you add it into the broth, it will soften, right? That's a success. You actually should cookie. It's super special. Like, I have never seen many stocks do this. Like, just full gelatinized. So good. Duck jello, if you will. That's what we're really looking for. Okay, so done with the blender. And yeah, with the price of ducks right now being the same as chicken, now is the time to like try it out. Don't try duck when it's expensive. Try it when it's cheap, because that way if you don't like it, well, you don't feel as bad. All right, so first things first, I gotta grab a pot from the dishwasher. They're all clean from yesterday. We're gonna combine our broths, and then we're gonna fill the other pot for the steamer for the bok choy. Actually, no, we're not gonna steam it. We're just gonna blanch the bok choy, because then we'll cook the noodles in the same water after. So that's where we're at now. 2 clean pots. One. Use that for blanching, so I'll fill that with water. And this one do for the broth and the chickpeas. Haven't made duck stock in a while, you should do it. It's so good. And then like all of the fat that you skim off, you can use that as well for cooking and doing different stuff. Even chicken fat, you can do the same. Just, well, duck tastes better, right? So yeah, we'll do this. This is a beef broth. We'll do duck and beef. This one is pretty gelatinized too, a bit frosty still. But doesn't take that long to bring it up once you start. Yeah, that's right, folk metal. Costco has ducks for like 14 bucks each or something. It is nice, and sometimes they have them for 3 bucks off per duck. So that's what we did last time. This is just gonna go bloop. Look at that. This is when you know. Does your stock dance? The dog. Oh, you wanna clean the containers. Okay, I'll open them back up then. Here you go. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Then I'll fill up my pot with water, and then we'll get that burner set going. We want our pot about halfway filled with water. I think we'll definitely be done in the next hour, guys. We're crushing it. You got it, girl? This is so cute. Yes! Thanks, Dusty! Gifting the sub to Folk Metal. Dust, you've gifted 258 subs to the channel over the years. And then Folk Metal's been with us for 13 months in a row. Oh, imagine if we did that resub on Friday. 13-month resub on Friday the 13th. Whoa. Good pre-rinse, doggo. Good pre-wash. You got it, girl. Just gonna put our beef mixture up back here just to make a bit extra room. And then while the water is coming up for the bok choy, we're gonna cut it up. Always work while you wait. More than her humans, right? This is her right now. She's cleaning out the leader container. See how she holds it? She loves it. No, she eats so good from Rando and Finn though too. She's literally like one of the most spoiled dogs I've ever seen. And that's saying something. I've seen a lot of spoiled dogs. She lives the good life, but she is more serious about food and cooking. Isn't it cute, Annie? They're like, man, I wish I had thumbs. Okay. So we're gonna cut this into smaller pieces. And then I literally saw worms crawling in here this morning. So that's why they're in the colander. Because I was like, this is a definite wash up. For sure. All done, girl? So for the noodles, first thing that I always do is trim the bottom where it's a bit discolored, and then from here I'll probably quarter these just so they're smaller to eat. Maybe even cut them into 6. So I always start cutting at the bottom and then we kind of wedge it. And we have all those little portions, and that won't be too hard to eat. Take all this out. Just gonna put a lid on this pot, or both of them actually. Drown the heck out of those. Oh yeah. Yeah, the buggies like these, I find that most like bugs like the veggies where they can hide in the crevices and the layers, right? Excuse me, girl. Excuse your butt. Thank you. Thank you for your services. She's like, okay, I'll clean. Back to bed. And yeah, blanched bok choy. Like we had bok choy last night in our pork belly bowl. They're having it again. Because yeah, as much as it's been like dirty, it's been very tasty though. Nice and sweet. It's got the crunch. And it's like so juicy. One of the juiciest vegetables out there. I'm thinking cutting these first open will just make it easier to get the bugs out. Open it up a bit more. Bok choy is one of your favorite things to eat? Me too. It's very underrated. I can imagine it's very hydrating for us. Almost like a cucumber. Pork belly bowl? Oh man. Folk, it turned out so good. Hi, Bonk. I love how you know the name of these. Xiao Mian. That is what it means. Chinese little noodles. How was your adventures yesterday, Bonk? And hi, Scuba Vince. How have you been? Yeah, that pork belly roasted on the Traeger yesterday is something else. The smoky stuff underneath. Oh man. It was like addicting almost. Very addictive flavor with the salt and sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna go wash that up. So give it a good rinse. And then whenever our water is hot and boiling, we'll do a quick blanch. I would say like what? 3 to 4 minutes in boiling water maximum, and you'll be able to see them soften up. Okay, I'll be back momentarily. Kind of similar, that is true, to Dan Dan Mian, which we've made before on stream too. Folk, you have pork belly in the freezer? Might have to take some inspiration. Yes. Yeah, you could easily do it in the oven too. It's allowed. Okay, be right back. So when I say be right back, guys, Doggo thinks that I'm gonna go to the fridge or go outside, so she always runs out. She's like, we're being right back? Yes. It's so cute. She knows my vocabulary now from streaming. And well, good news is if we miss any bugs in this step, we'll be cooking them in the next one, so no worries. No worries, chat. That extra water drained out. There we go. Added protein, exactly. Oh shoot. Okay, these noodles, let's open this up. Lanzu noodles. Happiest noodle person ever. Love how it's a resealable package. Nice. Okay, these look so good. Just want to take a set out. There's 8 portions in here. Look at that. Just open those babies up. Cook them for 3 to 4 minutes, it says, in boiling water. Good to go. I'm glad we picked these ones. So while we're waiting, I'm just gonna close that back up so it doesn't get too dry. Long, kind of a bust last night, to be truthful. Different mix of people at karaoke. Less than half of the regulars. A bit of a strange vibe. Not sure if it's because the other day was Friday the 13th, Mercury and Pluto are in retrograde, today is the full blood moon eclipse, or what? Might be a bit of everything. And J Kramer 5, thank you for the follow. Oh, Minuteman, South Carolina barbecue sauce with pork belly is very good. I would be okay with this. Okay, so there's that. Next thing we're getting into are chickpeas. So traditionally this is done with yellow whole peas, which we don't really have here. So they said chickpea is the next best thing in North America. Just choose canned ones. And then we're going to let them simmer a little bit in the broth, just to soften them up a bit further. So we'll open up the can and drain out the juices. Pour those in the broth pot. Just keep working right along. Do you have a good amount of belly too? Yeah, like we did the whole pork belly roasted yesterday. Samo, you ate all of yours? How was it? Good. Okay, I'll be right back. Sometimes I even pour hot water into the can of beans, shake it up, and then let it drain out the rest of the way. I actually really like chickpeas. I don't think I've ever had them in like a noodle dish like this. I'm intrigued. Yeah, come over here for a sec. This pot is our broth pot, just coming up. Shoot, we got beef and duck, because we're sick like that, and then we're gonna pour this in. That was easy. An offset smoker? You should just get a Traeger. It's awesome because you can use it as an oven too in the summer, and then you don't have to heat up your house. You can get the small Traeger. Annie, you just learned something new. Didn't realize that dal meant split bean. So chana means chickpea and chana dal is split chickpeas. I didn't know that either, so thank you for that today. We can now mark this day off as complete. You learned something new. Yeah, you thought it just meant like a different bean or a pulse. Okay, so broth and chickpeas, check off. Blanching bok choy, basically done. And then cook our noodles. So other than this, guys, a couple different garnishes for us. Definitely would suggest green onion. It's suggested in the recipe. Don't have a ton, but I did have like pre-chopped herbs. So I'm just gonna mix this. We'll sprinkle that over after, because the basil won't be bad with it either. I don't even think the little bit of dill in there will be bad. Just some extra added flavor. And then actually, while we're waiting, I'm also gonna add a couple pinches of this into the broth. There we go. That's that stuff taken care of. Yeah, we've had our food information lesson of the day. And then I guess I can switch this back. Just keep slowly working here. Shouldn't take too long. Man, this is heavy once you have it loaded up. That's heavy stuff. There we go. Maybe I'll squeeze the rest of this black bean or sweet bean paste into a small container. Put that away in the fridge. Done with the garlics. That's pretty much it, guys. That went nice and quick. And yeah, I'm very excited to get into this goodness. Our chili crunch. Holy, what happened? Your ear startled you hardcore? What, did I just do something? Did I hit something weird? Or not? I don't think I did anything, but maybe I hit something. Oh, there was no sound, and then all of a sudden it was blasting. Okay, I was worried there for a sec. Yeah, if you click unmute. Oh, man. Sweet bean paste. And then let's add some salt to this water as well if we're blanching. Very important. Any squirrels are fighting outside of my window. Might just have to open up the can of whoop ass. I'll send Astra your way. She gets so mad at them. So make your water taste like the sea. Yeah, we don't have squirrels in the yard because they know what they're dealing with. Okay. Sweet bean paste. So now we gotta remember to use this up as well. Very little dishes for this stream. Really can't complain about that. And then we just need some noodle bowls. So I'm gonna get those out. Perfect. 2 big ones for the boys. Then 1 medium one for Kate. think I'm gonna do a little scoop of the chili crunch on the side as well. For Rando. Also, I just wanted to see how it'd look in there. Yum! That's easier to see. And yeah, we just hand crushed the chilies. Let's grab a pair of tongs. I like these ones. I think I like these other ones better. Some of the tongs, this spring is like too strong and it hurts my hands. And then I think I'll use the spider to scoop the bok choy out. You get to grade experimental procedures this evening. That's gotta be tough on the brain a bit. Do they all have like different experimental procedures, or they all had to study the same one? I think this is almost up as well. Like almost coming up to a boil. Very, very close. A little bit longer. That's it. Just gonna read through the recipe one more time, make sure we didn't forget anything. Okay, so we need to put a little bit of soy sauce into the broth as well, just to season through. I added the Szechuan pepper already. So soy sauce, sesame oil. If you want it a bit sweeter, you can do a pinch of sugar. I'm gonna leave the sugar out because I found the meat to be quite sweet already on its own. Oh, nice. You can use cashews for a garnish or peanuts. We'll definitely do that then. Okay. Sesame oil's in the fridge. Now, what kind of nuts do I have kicking around? I think I might have some peanuts. Oh, that's what I guess I can do. The sweet soy. Because then it's sweet and salty. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's everyone else getting up to today? I haven't even asked yet. We've just been hanging. I got some peanuts here. I think they're salted. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Try it out. They are still good. Chop some of those up for garnish. Yep. It's happening. Okay, are we gonna actually start simmering here or no? Did I overload it? Holy, that's getting fragrant with the Szechuan peppercorn. Cookie, you slept in, did dishes, getting ready to go to the store for dinner makings. Yum, grilled pork chops, homemade applesauce, and rainbow chard. Hey, thanks for the chard reminder. I haven't had that one in a while. Remember when we used to grow like thousands of pounds? So much chard. We even put it in smoothies. Boiled your eggs for the week, Annie. Nice one. Okay, so sesame oil now. A bit only because it's quite strong. Go like that. For 4 people. Then we'll put the lid back on. We'll let that meld together and we'll taste it in a bit. Oh no, Eric. You're all hopped up on cold meds? Dude. Are you getting through it though? Hey, thanks, Dust. Yeah, bodybuilding life is insane. That is definitely not sustainable. Like, I don't know how people do that for literally like years at a time. I think like once you commit at that point, Dust, you can't go back. Because it's so hard on your body to like reverse what you've been doing to it. But yeah, really happy that I did it. Like something I can always look back on. It's like, that was so hard to do while also like working high-end in a restaurant. It was amazing. Happy I did it. Got a better understanding about like nutrition as well. Yeah, tea and soup. I wish I could share a bowl of these noodles with you, Eric. That would definitely get the nose running. Okay, I'm gonna put the bok choy in. I literally can't wait any longer. We'll watch it. Tikasela, cleaning the kitchen, doing laundry, about to make a Greek orzo pasta salad for lunches for a few days. That's an awesome meal prepper too. One of my absolute faves, whether you use orzo or any type of pasta. Greek pasta salad stays good in the fridge for like at least 4 to 5 days before it might start to taste a bit weird and get soggy. Let's put the lid back on just to keep as much heat in as possible. Yeah, veggie-filled ramen. Okay, I'm just gonna cut up some peanuts on this side here while we're waiting. Something about the peanuts, the herbs, and the chili oil, that's just gotta be good together. You picked up some easy make noodles? Good one, dude. Because yeah, that's the harder part, is like, if you live on your own and then you get sick, it's like, who the heck's gonna take care of me? I don't want to take care of my own self. Oh, you would be a peanut doggo, hey? Okay, one for you. And so whenever I give her a peanut just whole, instead of peanut butter, first she spits it out. And is like, this is kind of sus. But then it goes down the hatch, no problem. Right, peanut dog? Oh, neighbor's got the chainsaw out for his hedges again. Angry hedge chopping has commenced. Check on this bok choy in a few moments. I will say, Cookie, the way that stuff has been growing so far this year, like, it's just popping. Oh, you know what Rando said to me the other day? He saw a really big bumblebee, and he was like, I was wondering if it was Maury. You guys remember the big bumbler we had flying around last year? I got so excited. Pho is definitely a go-to when you don't feel well. Make it extra spicy, yeah, to really get things flowing. And wow, yeah, nice, Cookie. Turned on the AC for the first time already. Clean up the crumbs. Let's have a peek. So the greens will go a lot more green when we blanch this. And then the whites will kind of go translucent, is what we're looking for. So until that point, just kind of keep it in there. And it should be like really nice and soft. Obviously, the stem takes the longest to cook through. And that's okay. We're almost at the end anyways. No rush. I've only taken 2 Claritins so far. So happy that my allergies aren't bumping. Praying for our neighbor's safety. He's a little bit wild. Let's just say that in the nicest way. A very angry human. I don't know why. Everyone's gone through their stuff. Just keep going. Okay, yeah, we're ready, guys. So literally, like, when the noodles are cooked, they just go right into the soup bowl or noodle bowl and you're good. Let's give this a stir. See how the chickpeas are doing. Okay, this smells good. I'm also gonna taste it. Really nice color as well. Mm-hmm. Can do some more peppercorn though. More Szechuan peppercorn. Go with like that now. And let that keep going. And then maybe a little bit more sweet soy, but definitely no more sesame. That's really nice and balanced. I'm not gonna put any chili crunch in, so we're not killing Finn. And yeah, every time you add a bit of soy sauce, it makes the color of the broth darker. Check on these again. I think we're good now. It's actually coming back up to a boil too. Because they will get a little bit more cooked when we put it back in the noodle bowl. Yeah, nice. The whites have softened up. And it's okay if the water's a little bit green. It's not gonna do anything to the noodles. Just I'd rather cook this first and then the noodles rather than the other way around. Because the noodles put starch in the water and then your veggies will cook differently. And yeah, I just scoop those back out into the colander. So now we'll wait for this to come back up. Hopefully it does, and then I think I'll drop in 3 portions of noodles at a time. We'll do the first 3 and then we'll do 3 more after that, and that should be enough to use everything up. I could also see this being good as like tossed noodles with the meat. If you just have a little bit of the broth left, yeah. Not as saucy. The sun left us for a moment. Oh yeah, one big cloud. Maybe I open this a bit. Some extra light in our life. Okay. Okay, this is boiling. Ready? Open this up. So 3 to 4 minutes on these. And we already salted the water. So 1. 2. and 3. And I got my tongs right here, just to fluff them up a bit. We could have put 4 in if we wanted to. Yeah, the starch coming out, right? Lanzu noodles. I'm really happy we chose these ones. I'm also excited to see how they turn out. I've never had these before. From here, I am gonna taste the broth one more time again, since we're almost ready to plate. Have I made tiramisu before? Probably 100 times. Oh, those are getting good in there. Yeah, when I was a pastry chef at the brew pub, that was on the menu, but it was biramisu. So I infused it with stout. Like 1 more minute on those, I'm gonna say. There's a Lanzu noodle place in Edmonton. You should check it out. Fresh handmade noodles. We might have actually seen this place already. I remember driving around and Sam was like, look at this place. There's handmade noodles there. I was like, hey. And then we also found last night doing a skip the dishes pickup for someone that there is a authentic Venezuelan restaurant here too, doing like all sorts of arepas, empanadas. I was like, we are coming back. Oh yeah, because I asked the person I delivered to. That's right. I was like, have you ordered this before? He's like, yeah. I'm like, is it really good? He's like, yeah. I was like, yes. How would tiramisu be if you made the cookies with your family's biscotti recipe? I think it would be a little bit more crunchy because ladyfingers are like sponge. That's literally what they are. "30 more seconds on those." So yeah, the biscotti would be definitely more crispy, crunchy. But if you soaked it enough, because there's always a soak for the ladyfingers in tiramisu, you'll be okay. That would be interesting. I hope you try it. Let me know how it goes. That was the other thing I thought of, is like, what if you didn't twice bake it? I guess you could try it both ways and see what works the best. Tika Sell, it's sad when you get a tiramisu not well made, right? It's a pretty simple dessert. Noodles are good. Just literally turned the burner off while I'm taking these out so they don't overcook. Hot Nudes, Friday Night Rides, thank you for the follow. And you're welcome, Sherman. Hope you've been A-okay. You've only had the store's frozen section tiramisu. Hey, well, at least you still have a flavor to go off of. Guys, we gotta put for sure 3 more packs in. I think we're gonna do 4 even. We need double that amount of noodles for the boys. I'm okay with not as much. We're putting more in. Here, I'll do this to scoop out the extras. Use the spider. These are lovely though. Really nice flavor too, I'm gonna say. Is traditional tiramisu made with rum or coffee? You thought it was rum? Isn't it both? Is it not both? What's the Italian, like, rum or liqueur? Cookie knows. Cookie, what's the word? Is it just, oh, it's not coming to me right now. Now I need to look it up. Okay, it says rum or cognac in the first recipe from New York Times. Regina, Saskatchewan phoning. What the heck? Okay, we have 3 moments to dial in our broth here. And then we're plating. Let's have a couple more tastes and really determine whether we're happy. All of the spoons are in here. All of them. Oh, Astra. She's so good, guys. Chill dog, for sure. Amaretto, maybe that's it. I think you're right, yet it is. Thank you for that. Yeah, that resident Googler. If only he was around. Yeah, we've always had it with alcohol in it, right? I'm just adding some salt to this. Not really getting too much tingling, but that might happen once we add the chili oil. And yeah, our chickpeas are in there, so definitely get a ladle full of those with it. Oh no, Lauren. You found yucky things in the woods. Add in a bit more sesame now. Kind of melded out what we added earlier, and that's okay. That's why we taste as things cook. The rum soak's supposed to be the original, and probably the coffee one is the non-alcoholic version. Okay, 1 more minute on those. And then I think I'm gonna start scooping the broth. We did it. Hello, Games Chill Zone. Stir in that sesame oil. That did it. It really balanced out the Szechuan peppercorn. Okay, awesome. Why are you sorry? You don't have to be sorry for nothing. And then, where am I gonna put my extra portion of noodles that I cooked off? Just in a small container, I think. Did we make the noodles, Lauren? No, I did not. They are Langzhou. Lanzhou noodles. In the fridge section at the Asian market. Okay, we're good to go. Espresso and Kahlua bonk. I've heard of that one too. I'm gonna do a little bit more in my bowl. Just a touch. It's not a massive portion. And then the rest in there. That's for Finn. Lauren? Are you getting Annie? Okay. First, I'll scoop the broth, I think, into each bowl, and then we'll take this whole set away. Let's just get rid of this now. Bonk is investigating fully here. Why are we using expensive Kahlua when it's just coffee-flavored rum? You're already using coffee. Just use a different rum, you're saying? Okay, ready? Whoa, this is the start. Oh man, dust. This broth though. I love the addition of the chickpeas in here. 2 big scoops for the boys. This is love. This is life. Nice. Get some more chickpeas in there. Ooh, one of them is like browned. Oh, that's just the skin. Okay. Now, like I said, I can get rid of this. Yeah, the chickpeas. I'm not used to like yellow peas or chickpeas and that sort of stuff. Works though, somehow. Silence. Yeah, it looks pretty, doesn't it? And a good extra source of protein. Good one cookie. Not a very messy meal to make either. So let's pile on all this stuff now. Boom. First things first, let's scoop our meats. Just gonna give this a mix too after it's sat, because it's probably nice and juicy underneath. So minced beef, cooked with preserved mustard greens, sweet bean sauce, and Shaoxing cooking wine. Healthy portion of that. Probably another one. Todd the lover boy, hello. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good weekend as well. Next one, our bok choy bits, perfectly blanched. Just place those around the side. Nicely like balanced dish too, right? With the greens in there and the chickpeas. Not too much fat other than the chili oil. You're having a good day as always? Awesome. Glad to hear it. Happy you found us too. Hope you enjoy cooking, because we do a lot of that here. Yeah, this is a dish that we just learned today together. Thanks to one of our, I would say, longtime subscribers, Eric. Wish he could have some too, because he's down with a cold right now. Okay, there's that. Next one. Yeah, it's like a hyped up, juicy version of Dan Dan. We'll sprinkle some of our chopped peanut. for some extra nuttiness and crunch. Some herbs. For sure, sliced green onion, I'm gonna say. And then any other ones that you might desire. I have a mix here that I had to use up, so I'm just using this. Could have almost just put it on the bok choy. And then one more thing, which is the spicy part of our life. Terrified. Really. Yeah. You know it, Bonk. You know I left room for that there. Ready? I'm committing. Holy. Okay. That's it. Just gonna take a quick photo and then we'll taste. Why are you scritching? What's happening to you? You scritching because you want some of this? That looks good. Front and center. One more. Okay, that was it. That was the money shot. Samuel? Okay. He's busy. I will be back momentarily. Just gonna bring Rando his over. Hi, Maka. How are you? Hi. Eric? I think we did good, man. Okay. Bringing my bro this. Plus his side of the chili crisp. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna mute while I do that because my audio is gonna cut out. Okay, here. Hi, apple avocado. Yeah, there's bok choy. You're missing 3 of the hype train emotes, Annie, but that's it. Duh. Okay, let's get some chopsticks. Excuse me. Kate's BB bowl. Now he's playing some elves in rings. Okay, first bite. I kind of just want to get like a bite with a bit of everything in it, hopefully. My bro was so stoked when I brought it over. He's cleaning under the truck, grabbing it up, and then gonna paint the back end of it. A 76 It still has the like paint on it from day one underneath. That's pretty amazing. Guys, this is like a Sunday meal. Let's go. Oh, chili in my mouth. Just gonna get a spoon for some of the broth. Friday Night Rise. Thanks for the Prime Gaming sub, friend. Happy you found us. Hope you like food and good cooking. Oh, I'll grab your utensils too. There's a big spoon beside you on the left, right? I'll take one as well, please. Those are clean. Those are dirty tasting. Oh, he doesn't care. It's ours anyways, I guess. There you go, D. Oh, this lights up your life, chat. Looks like spaghetti, almost. Get that bok choy in there. Yeah. Samo's here to demonstrate inhaling food safety procedures. What have we got here, DJ Ashlita? A fiery, spicy bowl of noodles. Well, did you see I just put the broth everywhere from the bok choy? I could add more chili crisp, I think. Love the way that they like just pull up out of the broth though. I'll type the name of the noodle. Is it that? Lanzhou noodle. If you guys want to look for it in the Asian market. Yeah, remember Samo? Thumbs up. It's good, hey? It's really good. This tastes like something from a restaurant here, seriously. Is it true what they said in the movie Mr. Baseball that in the Asian culture it is polite to slurp noodles up? It is. Yep. There are literally some ramen restaurants in Japan that you're not allowed to talk. You're only allowed to walk in, order your soup, and slurp it up, and then you leave. How cool is that? So that's why like we really want to still go experience Japan one day, and just like a total different culture than North America. Mmm. Peanut green onion bite.
No.
Like Sam wants to blow fire out of his mouth. He is, Chuck. I gotta be careful later. It's actually not overwhelmingly spicy. It's like the perfect little kiss of heat. Like I could put another spoonful on and that'd be probably my limit. But you can see my face is pretty dewy. My cheeks are getting red, heating me up. Would this be good with some sort of seafood? Maybe with like shrimps? I don't know what else though would go good with this, because it's kind of like a dark broth sable fish, but that's pretty expensive. It's when the hot stuff blows out the other end. Oof. That's when it gets you, bonk. Nose is running. I would say that's a success. I'm proud of myself for committing to the chili crunch. Mm-hmm.
It's all really good together.
Right?
Will kill Finn, but...
Well, not with the chili oil, though.
Oh, that's straight up from the chili oil?
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Thank you. When's the next groceries IRL stream? Should be coming up on Friday again. The flavor of the meat is very addictive with that bean sauce. It's like, look at the way everything got coated though. Love it, guys. For sure, I would make this again. Doggo, you can't. Nice, you just ate all your noodles out and now you're gonna eat your broth? And yeah, Dust asked, how are you with your beard being shaved? How are you feeling? Good?
Yeah.
Chilling? Is the beard coming back? A bit? Veggie is good though. Yes, so traditionally this is made vegetarian, tikka sella. So like if you wanted lean protein, the chickpeas would be it for you. Maybe a bit of tofu if you wanted, I guess. Because it would soak up the broth and wouldn't taste too bad. Cookie, what about an egg? That would go good in here. Soft boiled egg or a poached egg to eat with everything. Take the beef out. Yeah. Literally, sweaty taut lip. We did it. Oh yeah, you had your pork belly this morning too. Egg, pork belly, even breakfast sausage kind of tastes like how we made the beef. This is true. We did it.
Good job.
Chongqing Noodles. Actually so delicious. I thought it would light me up more than it did.
Well, you can light yourself up more if you want.
Yeah. Can always add another scoop. Yeah, Dust. Drive to Survive. End of season 2. Let's go, dude. Don't touch my stuff. I don't touch your stuff. Don't.
No.
Didn't ask for that. Thank you, Lauren, for the 500 biddies. It's true, Dust. We're gonna manifest this. Someday, you, myself, and Sam, we're gonna go watch an F1 race in Austin. And then go eat amazing barbecue after. Okay, Kimmers, thank you so much, too. Looked in the fridge to boil some eggs, but there weren't any there. I guess someone had poached them.
Oh!
Annie! That was actually one of the better ones. Right? We have questions about F1. How do we turn corners going 250 kilometers an hour? I don't know. And yeah, the steering wheels, crazy settings on there, man. It's so interesting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that shit's great. Bottas does a YouTube video and explains the steering wheel if you ever want to watch it.
Lauren, I think they drive it with their hands and then their foot pushes the pedal. We did too, Colin. That's literally how we started watching. Sam watched Drive to Survive first, then got me to watch it, and there we are.
Yep.
And then Sam said if you go YouTube Valtteri Bottas, he goes over the steering wheel on one video. If you want to see what all the buttons do.
Good job.
Good cleaning?
No.
What?
Bok choy.
Doggo and bok choy?
Yeah.
Good girl.
Bok choy's good.
Okay, who are we gonna go raid today? Killed Samo. Brat-tastic, Montana Max, miso hollandaise, and fresh English muffins. We need to see this, don't we? Excuse me. Dessert time? Can't wait to make that. I do have my dessert jar. I didn't eat it last night. Excuse me, small batch of approval for the chef. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go see Kanara. I think everyone is good with that. Miso hollandaise and fresh English muffins, which are definitely my jam. Boop. All right, friends. Thanks so much for the awesome weekend of cooking. Sorry that we weren't around Friday. I am like feeling a lot better than I did that day. Yeah, we'll keep you updated on how things are going with me. And yeah, other than that, hope you have a good rest of your day, night, wherever you are in the world. We will be back for sure on Friday, I'm gonna say. And then I wanna do again for the Friday menu. I still wanna make the chicken caprese sandwich with everyone. So that'll be going back on the menu since we didn't make it yet. But otherwise, guys, so many new follows to the stream this weekend I've noticed. So yeah, welcome in all the new peeps that have found us. I'm honored. I hope that we've inspired you to also spread the deliciousness and cook for yourself, maybe someone else. We got a hype train at the end of stream, you guys. I can't. And yeah, thanks to Eric for requesting this one today. Really, really delicious. Excited to have it again. Thank you, Dusty, for the last 5 subbies. Juicy Junior 67 Packet Pilot, Bass Devil, Elise Mia Coda, and Vicariously Through You. Okay, it's close. I don't know if I can set my raid off now, though. View all. Okay, 2. That's what I need. Okay, 10 seconds left, guys. I'm gonna hit this button. Thank you so much for everything, all of the support in our goals.